And I'm Jamel.
And we are here at the beautiful Aloft Hotel, right downtown, steps from Atlantic Avenue.
Yes, yes. This place is also just not known to be a hotel, but they also have a lot of events and everything in their conference center here at the Aloft. So there's a lot of things that's been going on.
They have a beautiful bar. I mean, this is a great hangout, even if you're not staying at the hotel.
Yeah, just come in and play pool, get you a drink sometime. You know, happy hour. They have happy hours here at the hotel.
Happy hour, coffee, all kinds of things.
Yes, a lot of things going on.
So there's always things going on here in Delray Beach. So it is First Friday Art Walk, again this Friday, and the Arts Warehouse, where my studio is with the CRA, is participating.
With the First Friday Art Walk, what usually happens so people know what happens with Art Walk?
Well, you need to know because it's so much fun. So it's from 6 to 9, it's the first Friday of every month, and the galleries and studios in town are all open late. So in the Arts Warehouse, there's always 2 exhibitions happening, and then all of the artists in residence, myself included, and I will be there until April of next year. So if you want to come see my studio, now is your time.
You have to go see the studio.
You got to come see it. And this week, Jamel, since my birthday's coming up,
her birthday is Sunday.
You know, I'm better at giving things to people than asking for things. So every year on my birthday, I do like a big sale, and we go through my cabinets and pull out a bunch of fun jewelry and clothes, and we put them for like super cheap, like $10. So you get like $100 earrings for $10. So from 6 to 9 this Friday, you could come and shop with me and get a lot of fun things. Get your holiday gifts now.
It's the Amanda birthday sale.
Exactly.
Most people doing birthday trips and doing different things on their birthdays.
I go to work and I sell things cheap.
She has a birthday sale.
My husband does not approve of
Go
that
ahead and celebrate her birthday with her.
Celebrate with me and get some fun things. Well, I think for me, the thing that brings me the most joy is seeing people wearing the things that we make.
Right.
So it is like a gift for me too, because I get to see people smiling and happy. Best gift of all, right?
Yes, yes.
So what has been going on with you?
So nothing much. You know, we did a fundraiser last week in partnership with the Red Meat Lovers Group.
And I heard it was a huge success, as always.
Success, over at the Haggerty Garage and Social. That place is so beautiful.
I missed
Listen, if you haven't been and check out that place, the Car Museum, over there, we had the event there and raised funds for Atlantic High School. Which was great. I mean, it's wonderful being able to give back to those kids and be able to help the program out.
And everyone got to meet the new coach.
Got to meet the new coach. I mean, there was some of the players there. Some people just really new to the area wanted to get involved with the program some way, shape, or form. So I always look at things like that as at the same time it's not fundraising, but friend raising too.
Yes,
so you get new friends of the program as well. So
that's wonderful.
That's great. That's great. So what's up next with you? I mean,
all the things, you know, all the things. Just a new collection, working hard, but we have a lot of fabulous guests today that have been working really hard on putting together amazing events for everyone in Delray Beach.
Yes, yes. So no, but the thing is, even before we even bring them on, last year's event that we're going to talk about with the education breakfast, I think is
wonderful.
Is a wonderful, wonderful event.
And I think this is one of those events where, like, my daughter goes to private school, but even if you don't have children in the school system, show up. Show up, help, give in some way, because there's so many people out there that need the support. The teachers need the support. Help the kids.
Well, you know, Palm Beach County, I think we have the largest teacher shortage in the country.
Do we really?
Yes. So I think we're
sort of everybody's like, I'm gonna go to the beach.
Like,
I
I'm
don't
not
want to
working today. I'm not dealing with these kids. Going to Cafe Luna Rosa.
That's not good, right? We have so many good restaurants.
But I think we have a shortage. I seen the other day on the news. It's like 473 teachers that we're short here in Palm Beach County.
Wow.
You know, so at the end of the day, the kids get the short end of the stick. But some way, you know, with programs like the Delray Beach Education Fund, these ways to support teachers and help them and help our schools here in Delray Beach. You know, so if you know, we'll let Kay and Tammy come on and talk about
the experts.
This event. So let's go ahead and welcome Miss Kay Johnson and also Tammy Spellman. There you go, do the dance. Get it, girl.
Yeah, you got to dance. It's a dance on today.
Hold on, Kay, what is that dance called that you was doing?
That's called, we're going to call that the flamingo.
No, not enough coffee. That's what it's called.
The flamingo with Kay.
Remember, this is a morning show. When you are dancing, it has to be a late night show.
we gotta have some happy hour to get Kay really dancing. We're calling that the flamingo. It's got a new name. Kay started it right here, first on Delray Morning Live. The flamingo.
Low effort, high yield.
You know? I love it. So for people who don't know about this event, why do they need to know about it?
Well, it's back to school.
Yeah.
And back to school is not only for kids, but it's also for adults and for business leaders.
Yeah.
And it's the way that our community supports our teachers in our 8 Delray schools.
Yeah.
So every year, right around the time that school starts, in the month of August, it's typically a chamber event. This year, and for the last several years, it's been done by the Chamber's nonprofit arm, which is DCEF, the Delray Chamber Education Fund. And this year, on Thursday, August the 24th, right here in the great meeting rooms here at Aloft, who, by the way, has the best bacon in all of Delray Beach.
Really?
Bacon and eggs, but the best bacon. The smell of bacon clouds Delray Beach for that morning. And they're bringing in all the business leaders in there that for $40 per person, you get to have a ticket to come to this breakfast. There'll be about 160 business leaders, but most importantly, leadership from the school district and the 8 Delray principals of the schools. Our 6 elementary schools, our middle school Carver, and our high school Atlantic High will all be here.
So it's a great opportunity for people to get to meet these educators, which I think is so important and so special because they're a huge part of shaping our community.
They are. They shape the lives of our kids, but they have a huge impact on dealing not only with businesses, but all of the teachers that they employ. And this year, we have a lot of district personnel coming. There have been a lot of changes. Anybody who's watched the news has seen that some district leadership has left and gone to Broward County. Others are starting schools in North County. So there's a whole new district leadership that's come in. But most importantly, this year, we're really excited. We have Mike Burke, who is the superintendent of schools, the superintendent of schools for all of Palm Beach County, is going to be here to do the keynote address. And he's just not somebody who's that accessible. So we are really honored that he is coming here. He's going to talk about what's going on with the schools. And as you know, there's been a lot of changes, a lot of new things going on, how this impacts Delray. New schools are being built here. New schools are sort of not being built here, as we know. Some controversy in that. So he's going to be here to address those questions.
Wow.
Right. Well, you know, the biggest thing that I tell people is that a principal is really a CEO of a business.
100%.
And you're in the business of developing kids at the same time. And it takes funds and it takes things to actually run that organization. I think what you guys are doing with the Delray Beach Education Fund is really supporting these principals, supporting teachers. I know last year you guys gave out a lot of supplies.
Yes.
To a lot of the schools, and it goes a long way because we know that the teachers don't make a lot of money.
Right.
So most teachers go into their own pocket to try to supply things for their classrooms and things of that nature.
Which is so sad.
Yes, it is sad. So I just have to give hats off to what's happening in Delray because every city really don't have a nonprofit arm looking out for the schools within that municipality.
And an important thing about that nonprofit arm, as you've seen around in Delray, is we raise funds not only through the breakfast, but we raise them through our bus shelters that we have here. We are very fortunate that there are 19 sponsored bus shelters in this city. There are still a number that are available if you're a business out there that is interested in having a bus shelter for $2,500 a year, and 100% of the funds from those bus shelters at $2,500 each go directly to those schools. And it's that distribution along with some other funds that are going to be given out at the breakfast. We've got a big sponsor this year, a place that a lot of us know, Old School Square, rebranded as Square Off the Square, is the prime sponsor of the breakfast, along with Forever Young, who is one of the Chamber's big sponsors, and they are the 2 key sponsors of this event, along with a lot of other smaller businesses in here. And to get all this great community energy coming together, it's going to lead for some very, very happy teachers, including James Grovelos, who's the head of the Education Foundation, who's coming down, and he always comes with a big truck of goodies. Then in years in the past, we have seen principals and teachers cry with when he opens those doors and has those needed supplies, which is such another important part of this, which Tammy works on.
So as a former teacher, I was charged with making sure that the teachers get the supplies they need without having to spend the money. So you alluded to the fact that last year we had big totes of supplies.
Yes, they were beautiful.
We have changed it up a little bit this year because of the amount of work that was.
Yes, I saw you. Tammy was working around the clock. I mean, night and day.
So we've changed that up so there's not so much chaos after the breakfast and we can do our photos and everything. We are now doing it with a QR code. So there is a flyer around town in many prominent areas where you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to a landing page, and each school has developed a wish list for what they would like for their schools. Some of them got very creative. One asked for Adirondack chairs and an umbrella for outdoor learning space.
Nice.
We do have one school that is under construction, and they are kind of squished into a certain area of the school, so they couldn't ask for product. They asked for gift cards.
Oh, nice.
So each school has their wish list. It's so easy. You go on there, you scan, you pick which school you'd like to donate to, or all 8 of them. Wink, wink.
Yes.
And then choose what you'd like to buy, and it will get delivered directly to the school. So it'll be like it's their birthday every day,
That's
hopefully.
wonderful.
And we're going to keep that around town all year round. So
nice.
hopefully
that's
that
a
will,
great idea.
yes.
So not
hopefully.
only just during this
Yes.
event, but you can do it year
Right.
round. So where are the locations that people can scan it?
Well, they can scan it at the library,
Okay.
the chamber,
Okay.
the Amazon Hub store,
Okay.
the visitor center.
Okay.
But then you can also go to the DCEF website,
Sure.
and that landing page is on our website as well. So you
And
can.
then we go to that same website to purchase tickets for the event.
Yes.
You know, things of that.
DelrayEducation.org.
Yes.
Is it too late for sponsors? Anybody want
It
to
is
sponsor?
never too late
Yeah.
to sponsor, Jamel, as you know. Never.
Okay, we'll take it up to the last second.
Never
That's
too late. And we
okay.
get really creative about our
Right.
sponsorship. For example, one of our sponsors is sponsoring the coffee bar, so we're putting their logo on the coffee cups.
Very
like in there,
cool.
I'm not above putting little flags on each of those pieces of bacon. You know?
You want to be a bacon sponsor? You know what?
Put people's face on the bacon is next.
I want to walk the pig into the actual breakfast itself and want to
Anything like that, anything like that.
Peter, don't come get me, Peter.
We can get really. we make it work, and we make those teachers happy.
Yes.
And we still have tickets available. Now, this is an event that tends to sell out. So don't be thinking you're going to be able to show up at the door. And our MC
Yes.
this year is Stephanie Suskind from News Channel 5. So just saying,
Nice.
this isn't the only news show we're going to be on.
Yes.
She was some competition.
I know.
This is not the
No,
only
But that's the second best. That's the second best news.
Last year we had Jamel as in
Yes.
as the
He was wonderful
MC.
last
But he
year.
could only be replaced by
Yeah, you really took one up on that one. That was a big one. That's a big name.
Yeah.
So the thing I want to mention is we are going to have raffle items there. So if there are any businesses that are willing to donate anything from their business to put into our raffle, because that's another way that we raise money for the teachers.
And then how do we give you these items? Who do we contact to give raffle items?
Probably me.
Okay. Miss Tammy wants a lot of work again. Okay, and then if you do have an extra copy of the QR code, we can put it at A Little Wild. Since we're a kids store, we have lots of parents coming in.
Fantastic.
Give us the QR code and we will also let people come and scan it with us.
Fantastic.
Right.
And if you have events or things that you were looking for flyers, or you want other things like one of us to come and hand some stuff out, we're available anytime between now and the 24th.
Okay.
Just to make sure that those teachers get a little extra
Yes.
smile.
They deserve it. They sure do.
Or you guys are doing a wonderful job. Thank you very
Always.
much.
Thank you for your
Get
hard
your
work.
tickets.
Get your tickets. It
Get
will
it
sell out
now.
quick, trust me.
Especially with Kate talking about this bacon. I hear the phones ringing now.
Bacon.
There.
Bye. Thank you so much. And happy birthday on the 25th.
Yes, happy
To
birthday.
you as well. Thank you.
My birthday is coming up too.
Yeah, in a while. We've got a while. What are you trying to rush the aging process? I'm okay with
Nah,
keeping them,
no.
pretending they don't happen. So next we have 2 other wonderful members of the chamber community.
Yes.
From YPAD.
Yes, so let's welcome Lauren and Justin. Let's see what type of dance they do when they come
Come on,
on to the
guys,
set.
dance on it today. Oh, Lauren's bringing it. All right. Oh, Justin! I like this. I think this is our new tradition. All right, guys, that was good. You guys got gold stars. So So for people who don't know about YPAD, what is the first thing you want them to know about YPAD?
The first thing they should know is that it is really targeted towards the age groups of 21 to 40.
Okay.
YPAD stands for the Young Professionals Association of Delray, and what we're trying to do is build community in some of these young entrepreneurs and business owners, people that haven't been able to establish those really meaningful strategic alliances with maybe some of the older members. So this is a great introductory to get them interested and involved in the main chamber.
And fun. I would say, as a side note, I think fun. I think
Yes.
we really try to focus on building a community that's interactive and fun. You know, that's kind of like the heart of YPAD is spirit and
Yeah. And from all the pictures I see, it looks like a blast. Every time I'm like, wait, maybe this is the week I'm gonna make it this time. I promise I will. But it does. It looks like you guys are having a great time and you're doing more than ever before. I feel like the events are so exciting and next level and creative. Yeah.
Yes.
And it really does give people an opportunity to have fun and make these deep connections because you're making friends. And let's be real, we all want to do business with people that we like.
1,000%.
And I've seen it at, I think I've been to two of the events. I think I went to one at Hawkers and then also one at Barrel of Monks. And I mean, and I made connections with people that I just met for the first time, you know, and figured out ways that we can do business, even in my personal life and professional life. But I think if you have a business here in Delray, even if you're not in Delray, but you're doing business in this area, I think you should really look into, coming to some of these events, big time.
We've done a really big push to build a great community that's not just pushing business cards. So we have partnered with some nonprofits, and we have an event coming up actually August 5th. I planned this for my birthday. It's like, your birthday's, thank you. It's an excuse to get all your friends to do what you want, right? So we're gonna clean the beach, and it's free to everyone to attend. It's not limited on age.
Okay.
And then we're gonna meet at Veterans Park this Saturday at 8:30, clean for about an hour, and then have brunch at Cafe Luna Rosa.
Ah, how nice. That's a great way to spend your weekend. Doing
It's a nice
some
birthday
good,
party. I mean,
having delicious food. That's a really good
2 weekends in a
idea.
row for me.
Yes, I
So
love
if somebody
it.
if they want to get involved, how would that happen? So if they're watching right now and say, you know what, this sounds so cool. So what do we need to do?
So it's really awesome. We don't require someone to have a membership.
Okay.
And anyone can attend for the first time. It's going to be $30 for non-members and $15 for members. It's typically the cost of our events. However, the next one is free. And we are looking for a few additional committee members. And there is a bit of a requirement there. They do need to be a chamber member and have some available free time to really dedicate towards this group.
How much time would you say for somebody who's out there like, oh, it might be me, I might be interested. How much time do they really need? Is this like a weekly commitment, a monthly?
Good
Like, what is the amount of time?
Yeah, so we have an event every single month, and we plan that in advance, of course. So I would say about 4 hours of commitment would be good.
Yeah, it's pretty,
4 hours a
pretty
month?
relaxed. It's about two meetings
Yeah.
a month. We meet as
Okay.
a group just to talk about initiatives, and then we have our social every month. So we have our upcoming one at the orthodontist.
Yes.
Morocco.
Orthodontist on Linton.
I heard about a prom, a YPAD prom. So it made me
how
chuckle.
fun.
I was like, wow. So let's talk
prom
about
is
that. That's
something
a
that
cool.
we're really, really excited about. I think we've really just been trying to be really creative with our programming.
Definitely
and then
are.
Partnering with the community. So the prom is really a fundraiser, long story short, with Eat Better, Live Better. But we're going to be doing, basically it's a party. So, reimagine your prom. I don't think a lot of us had great proms. We're young, we don't really know how to dress.
You were so awkward trying to figure out how to dance.
I don't want to go back to my proms. That's crazy.
You could do it's a do-over, guys. It's a do-over prom. Now that you know who you are.
So we're going to be
Right
doing
here.
it here at Aloft. Yeah, they've been
my
super
gosh.
gracious to partner with us. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a photo booth. That's September
beautiful.
29th. So,
Okay, coming up.
And then a portion of it is all going to go back to Eat Better, Live Better, which is a great local nonprofit here in Delray.
Wonderful.
That does fresh food, healthy food, as opposed to just bringing food to, the community. It's really that twist.
Which is a big deal.
Huge.
Big deal. So for people who are watching and either want to be part of this committee, because guys, 4 hours and you get to hang out and make new friends. I mean, that's kind of a pretty easy win. And people who want to come to all of your events, where can they find you?
They can find us on the Delray Beach website, and we also have a presence on Instagram. That's been a great way for us to reach people in an organic
demographic.
way. Yeah,
The best way to find them.
Instagram, and then you're scrolling, and you'll just get reminded in like kind of a natural manner versus some of those emails that get lost.
Yes, exactly. And I like even that you're thinking about where your audience lives, which is on Instagram. And I think that it shows guys they're cool, they know what's happening, they want to connect with you.
And the spectrum is wide, I think, with our members and YPAD in general. I mean, we have business owners, we have people in finance, we have people in events and sales. So, you know, there's always someone that you can connect with, and everyone's super approachable, which I think is fun.
So being that you guys are here now, let's put a face with what companies you represent as well. So besides like YPAD, so Justin, I'll let you go first.
So I do sales and events. I'm the sales and event specialist for Men in Development, which is a local company. I work with all of the venues that we own and operate. So Lionfish, Johnny Brown's, the Ray Hotel, and all the restaurants within that, Crane's Beach House. So
Beautiful properties that you need to check out.
Yeah. So just always being creative about fun activations, dinners, you know, and then if you ever want to do an event, I've got a venue for you.
Yes, a variety of venues. I think that's what's really fabulous about what you guys are doing at Menon is there's such a nice variety. So any kind of event that you might need for your business or personal birthdays, you have some place for people to go.
And we do a lot of great, you know, partnerships as well within the community where we do a lot of, you know, fundraisers, nonprofits, galas. I mean, we've done it all. So I just try to be the glue between all of them.
And you do a beautiful job.
Thank you.
And I represent Northwestern Mutual. We are a personal financial planning firm that addresses risk management, wealth management, and wealth distribution.
Amazing.
So really working with people at all ages and helping them understand how their actions now really are going to affect their future.
Yep.
And how we can set them best up for retirement and college savings, you know, planning with a family. It's very interesting and it's very serious. And I wanted to add too, going back to who we're looking for at YPAD, some of these people just work at home, work from home, and maybe they're not looking for to grow their business because they're not in like a sales role, but it is a great way. I've met so many of my close friends to this day.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I think going back to your job, I think it's an important thing for people while they're young to start planning and to meet her, come to an event and find out how you could plan for your future because it's never too early to start planning. And if you have the help of a professional, you don't have to figure it out on your own. It's a lot less intimidating when you have a friendly face to help walk you through the process.
I totally agree. I mean, when you look at just the pedigree, you know, what Justin's talking about with his role with Menon and working with all of these properties on very like flourishing businesses here in Delray, and everything that you're doing, Lauren. So this is the caliber of the group that you know that you can be a part of. You know, you're around these individuals in the room, and being able to network with them could be really big and probably be able to help you in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anybody needs to know?
We prefer that everyone signs up and pre-registers in advance. That would be a huge help.
So you can get a head count.
Yes.
DelrayBeach.com/YPAD has all of the information. We have a calendar, so all of the events are on there.
So plan ahead.
Yes, and we are the last week of the month on Wednesdays.
Yes, we'll do our monthly social. So Morocco Orthodontist is the next one that's coming up. That's on the 30th, usually 6 to 8. We usually like to do light bites and complimentary drinks, so that's super easy and approachable. And so we'll do that once a month.
And what about prom? Will there be food there?
We're going to be doing food. We're going to be doing drinks. We're going to be doing a DJ. We're going to be doing a photo booth.
It's a beautiful office too. For those of you who haven't gone,
Got me at
you
drinks
gotta go.
and
This
DJing.
is a perfect opportunity.
And you get to dress up. You know, it's a great like kind of launch right before season for us to just really kind of get together, do something really good for the community, and then, you know, set sail for the next couple months, which, as you know, season here in Delray will be super busy. So
Especially for you.
yeah,
In your line of work especially. We will not see him at very many events probably.
you'll see me scooting around.
Amazing. Well, thank you both so much for all that you're doing for our young adults in town.
Yes, totally agree. Thank you very much for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
So much fun.
No, it was a lot of fun.
I think you need to go to prom. You need to
Sounds
get your
so
wife,
cool.
get
You know,
dressed up,
I'm
and go to
thinking,
prom.
you know, I'm sitting there, I'm like, prom. I'm like, what else? is there a best dress award? Like,
He wants awards.
That's a great idea.
You make them come. You know, you got to come. I will.
Although we do have free parking for the event, we would recommend people show up in some limos.
Oh, don't tempt him. He's gonna be wearing a
I gotta be crazy. I want to ride. I want to come in on an elephant or something. I want to ride like an elephant.
Great excuse, yeah. Just fun.
Oh boy.
I have a friend. I have a friend
Marissa,
too
run.
that designs
Run.
like that's a designer. I have a friend that's a designer. So
He needs a suit.
Both of you guys dress
I better start working now on the suit he's gonna want.
something crazy, you know, just make it pop. A bunch of rhinestones on it, just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. If I was in a band, I would be in Kiss, because you know it's just that. Let me stop. I don't know where that came from, but anyways, listen. Thank you very much. Have a Delray day. We love you. Peace.
I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.